Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to round 9 of the 2022 GP4 F2 season. I'm your lead commentator, Christina, otherwise known as Kurisu, and I'm excited for today's race. My first time in the commentary booth for F2 since I went to Switzerland. But now I'm back home, and alongside me is Nico. Hello, Nico.
Hey guys.
How are you?
Um, I feel okay-ish. I feel better than the last couple of days, but I have a really weird issue. I can't see the stream.
Yeah,
So,
the flow hasn't given us the screenshot just yet.
that's why. So, yeah. How about you?
I'm alright, thank you very much.
Sorry if I sound a bit ill. That's because I am. So, I'm fighting with the flu a bit, but I want to try and do my best because I don't want to disappoint anyone. So, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, it should be a fun race.
Yeah, it will definitely be a fun qualifying session here in Monza.
But it's the race.
It's released already. Oh shit.
Yes, Nico.
Then let's quickly say what
If you
was
missed
that it
what
was an
happened
amazing
yesterday, it was
qualifying.
James Sturt who took victory. Also, I'm going
Yeah.
to tell you the driver performance points, just the top three, which is Sinolome, Blackwood, and Curtis. So they're the top three for performance points, which means their drivers will do a little bit better. But now it's time to take a look at the grid for today's race.
Sorry, I meant the qualifying yesterday was good. This race will be even more exciting than qualifying yesterday.
Well, here we go then. It's James Sturt on pole for the first time with Samuel Roskan in second. Jafari Blackwood is in third with Nicholas Dorbach in P4.
So with Enzo Sinonome in fifth, in front of Frederic Suto in sixth, with Prazan in seventh, and Alexander Arnold in eighth.
Guy Terrestre is in P9 with Santino Androli in P10. João Pedro Corby is 11th, followed by Tobias Kress in 12th place.
Yeah. Rob, can you do please help?
Okay, Joe Chinat is 13th.
Oh no, I got it. With Protzuk in
Go on,
14th,
Nico.
Tilsley in 15th, and Kulazek in 16th. Sorry about that.
Adam Chobot is in 17th, with Agatino Bivon all the way down in 18th. In Prema's last home race, Joe Chinat is in 19th. Score of the grid, the two who didn't set the lap yesterday.
Yeah, with Broster and
Nico.
Sazonov. Yes, Broster's
Okay.
21st, and Sazonov is 22nd.
Yep, and the weather for today's race is going to be. What is the weather going to be
Dry.
like? It's going to be
And
bright and sunny, so no threat of rain. Should be a fun race now.
yeah, definitely. And sorry, I have to
A
correct
long round
myself.
down to the first corner where plenty of things can happen.
Yeah,
We've seen many crashes in the past at the start, so we'll have to see what happens here. But enjoy the race, everybody. I hope it's going to be a fun ride.
yeah, definitely. And I have to
So
apologize.
then, here we go.
I have to apologize to you. I called you
Don't
Rob
worry about it.
because I'm not used to it as much.
It it's fine. Don't worry.
Sorry. Blame it on my.
Anyway, we're about to get this race underway. Start at 19 laps of fuel. He's going to be wary of Oskan. Pull on the inside, which is a little strange, but nevertheless, because we traditionally pull is on the outside here. But we're getting ready to get this race started. As we've got 5 lights, and now we are racing. Good start from Stur, but I think the car in third has got an even better start. Blackwood looks like he's already overtaken Oskan,
Really
but
bad
Oskan's got
start
some
for
good
Zonda,
traction
by the way.
now. It's going to be an interesting run down to turn one. Looks like Sturt will hold on to the lead, but Blackwood will try to send it down the inside.
No
Now here goes
contact.
Sinonome. He's hit the back of Sturt as Oskan tries to take the lead, but Sturt remains in front. Sinonome has gotten ahead of Blackwood. That could be key. Has there been contact further behind? There's been a car off track. That was China who's gone off track, and it looks like everyone's made it through just fine. Sazonov bringing up the rear of the field, but here comes Samet Oskan attacking James Sturt into the second chicane. Sinome is going to go for the outside of Oskan, but he can't make the overtake stick. Meanwhile, look at this. Arnold with a brilliant dive past just Frederick Suto and Nicholas Dorbach.
That was a really bad start from the Carlin driver.
Here goes Corby. He's overtaking Zorbak down the inside into the Lesmo. Let's look at this. Zorbak had to back out, and Corby came in and took the position easily.
I don't know. Does Zorbach have a problem with his car? Why is he so slow? I mean, that
Just
is
had a bad
incredible.
start, that's all.
He
But
lost
Oskan
five
is
positions
trying
already.
hard to pressure start for the lead. As in the meantime, just Felix Suto is attacking his teammate Alexander Arnold. He's gonna try to get him into the Variante Ascari. Here goes Zorbak attacking Corby. Zorbak breaks very late and gets through. Teresnia is back into 10th place. As in the meantime, Sazonov and Bross are still bringing up the rear of the field. Androli's had a brilliant start from 10th all the way up to 5th, and now he's attacking Jafari Blackwood for 4th, but he's sticking back into the slipstream.
Look at this
Oh,
train of cars there.
Corby overtakes Suta, and Zorbak is going to try to do the same. As Sinonome is getting great drive here, he's going to try to get past Samed Oskan onto the front straight. Here we go. Braking for turn 1 shouldn't be too difficult, and Sinonome is up to 2nd place. Great start. Great move. As Andreoli is up to 4th place. Great move from him. Let's take a look at this. Corby around the outside stays in P7. Meanwhile, Tilsey goes down the inside of China that gets past him as there's been a little bit of a lockup behind.
Sorry. It's really hard.
It's fine. Androli into 4th place and looks like he'll target Oskin next.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to not cough as much.
Teresnia is attacking Zorbak in the meantime. Zorbak unable to defend the inside. Teresnia goes for up in the 9th place. As Bivona is in 15th, his teammate is under attack from Kress, who makes the move stick. Meanwhile, third continues to lead. He has a 1.2 second lead over Sonoma, but here comes Santino Androli. He's gaining the slipstream of Oskan, and he's going to try to take the podium place away from the Swede. Let's see, he's got the inside into Ascari. Can he get him here? Yes, he can.
Yeah, he can, and we're only up to 3rd. Good move.
Suto unable to overtake Corby. Meanwhile, here goes Prazan attacking Zorba, has to drop back.
Pratsuk now making a move.
He's made it through. Jobot, meanwhile, with a great move past Brosser, I think that was. Meanwhile, Blackwood overtakes Oskan. He's lost 2 places in just a few corners.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Is Zabach got overtaken? No, he's just in 10th
Here goes Kulisec down the inside. As in the meantime, Zorbak is under pressure, but Samet Oskan is trying to come back at Jafari Blackwood. He's gonna have the inside for turn 1. Can he overtake? No, he's stucking back into the slipstream. And Oskan once again having poor race pace, despite being great in qualifying. Razan is diving it on Zorbak. Side by side they run, but Zorbak remains in front. Tilsley is caught up in the meantime.
So who has
Sazonov goes down the inside. He's overtaken Chobot in the meantime, as Oskan is trying once again to come back at Blackwood. He thought about sending it into Variante de la Roja, but backed out of it. Corby, meanwhile, overtakes Arnold, so he's up to 6th place. Prazan goes down the inside of Zorbak, who locks up and drops down to 11th. Vona, meanwhile, overtakes China as Curtis is in a fight there, as his teammate is now being passed by Broster, so Chobot drops back to last.
Yeah, but look at the top left-hand corner. We could see that Andreoli gained 7 places.
Amazing, as now the 2 Charuzis are into combat. Suto trying to overtake Arnold. He's going for the inside. Oh, he's braked a little early there and lost some time as the Carlins are into combat.
Oh my
god. They've made contact. They've collided with each other. Zorbak spun round and he blocks a part of the track there. My goodness me, and his day is going from bad to worse.
That is a really good start from him. Hopefully he can get out of there without hitting the wall. That would be... Where is he going?
He's going the wrong way around.
Oh god, can he make it stick? Yes.
Yeah, Zorbak emerges in last place, but we need to take a look at what happened. Rule 1, never hit your teammate. And Tilsley went for the move, but he lost it under braking, and then completely punted Zorbak off the road.
Would that be...
So this was entirely Tilsley's fault.
In fact, I would not give him a penalty there. In my opinion, I mean, we all have different opinions. I mean, he lost the car, and Zorbach was just... He was just at the wrong point right there. I mean...
It's the driver's job not to lose the car mid-corner and smash into their teammates. So, this incident is Tilsley's fault, in my opinion.
So, is that a penalty or not? I mean, there's no penalties.
Only yellow flags get penalized here, and dangerous rejoins.
I know who will give him a penalty. Carlin
Because
will.
Oskan, he's been passed by Kirby, so Oskan drops down yet another position. He's really struggling. Kirby up in the 5th place, as in the meantime, Bavona is into battle with Tilsley, and here comes Cress sitting behind. He will stay behind, but Bavona is taking the place from Tilsley. Cress trying to squeeze in there as China overtakes Kulasec. Zorbank, meanwhile, in at the back as Sturt is looking to make it 2 wins in a row. Oskan is trying to come back at Kirby, but he fails, and he's lost another position as Samer Oskan. Started second, and now in 4 laps he's lost 4 places. Here goes Ruslan Prosyuk down the inside of Wojtek Kulasec. Can he overtake him? Into the chicane we go.
He's
Yes.
trying, and he does it. Good job.
Yeah, good move. As now Curtis is getting some good traction here. He's got good drive, but not good enough to overtake. As in the meantime, Oskan is trying to come back at Corby. Into Variant Ascari we go. Oskan has stuck back into the slipstream. Has to back out there as now Curtis is attacking Kulisec. He's got the slipstream. He's gonna go for the move. He's got the inside line. And let's see if Aaron Curtis can overtake. He's going for it down the inside. Has to back out.
The only one who is trying it down there.
Here goes Arnold, and
Oh, it's a
Oskan loses
Sterling guy.
another place. Are you kidding me? He's now getting swarmed by the Cheruzes. Is Samet Oskan, but he's gonna try to come back at Arnold here. And watch for Suto behind. He could try something. He's gaining the slipstream of his teammate and should be able to power past Oskan here. Yes, great teamwork. No, he can't overtake him. I thought, yeah,
Yellow
man's got
flag.
yellow flags at Parabolica. Someone's had an incident. Someone's had an incident at the Parabolica. Suto tries to make the move around the outside. He
I
can't
bet
do it,
I
but
know
we
who
need to
that
see
is.
what happened further back. Is Jake Tilsley, and he's crashed it into the wall, lost his front wing.
Is it bad if I say that is karma right there?
Yes, Nico, you shouldn't be biased in
I'm
commentary.
not biased, but look. At first, what is wrong with his car?
There's
He
nothing
first
wrong with
loses
the
it.
car. It's just a driver error. He understeered off at Parabolica, and once he
That is
was on the
handling
gravel, had
issues
no
right
control
there.
of his car.
Maybe he has some handling issues there or something. Maybe setup wise. Or he ran
No,
out
I
of
think it's
talent.
just
Who
bad
knows?
driving.
Maybe he ran out of talent. Who knows?
Anyway, Sturt continues to lead as Tilsley is having to come into the pits, and what a terrible race this is for Carlin. As
Definitely.
Teresni is going down the inside, he's overtaking Joseph Eric Suto. Bavona is going to try to do the same on De Oliveira. He's got him up into 11th place, goes the home favorite. China is in 14th, and in the meantime, we have a big fight here. Protsik is going for the move on Sazonov. Can he get through? Yes, he can. Up to 16th place he goes. Sinonome is closing in on James Sturt, but in the meantime, take a look at this. Agi Prazan is gaining in the slipstream of Joseph Bergsuto, and he's going to go for the inside. Can he make the overtake stick? Into Variante Ascari we go, and yes, he can make it stick. Brilliant.
What a move. I found a solution for my problems. I will mute myself if I feel like I need to sneeze or something.
Okay, take care of yourself there. As Curtis is going for the inside of Sazonov. Can he get through
Oh,
on him?
there's
Sazonov
another
goes
one
off
off.
the track, and careful on the rejoin there. He has kept it careful on the rejoin, thankfully, but this is a driver error.
Yeah. Another one in
My,
this corner.
my goodness me.
What is wrong with
Oskan is in
this?
P7 in the meantime, as Prazan is gaining onto just Ferric Suto. He's got good straight line speed here, and he's going to try to overtake him onto the front straight. Sinodome has gotten even closer to James Sturt, but here goes Prazan down the inside. Can he overtake just Ferric Suto? No, he could not, as the two Tridents are fighting right now. So Chobot versus Curtis. Is Chobot going to be able to waltz right past him? Or is he gonna have to get it done under braking? Looks like he's got the confidence. Yes, he's got the move easily. As
Oh,
now
Prava now
Prazan is
making a
attacking
move.
Soto down the inside he goes, and he is unable to take that position. Here
Oh,
goes Tenome,
phenomenal.
meanwhile, for the race lead, attacking James Sturt. But the championship leader tucks back into the slipstream. This is a great race for him. It will help him extend the lead in the championship, even if he doesn't win. But he wants that victory.
He definitely deserves the win
Southern
if
has
he
got
gets.
great drive here. He's gonna attack Curtis. He's got the inside line and he's taking the plate. Great stuff. Curtis' exit was massively compromised after being overtaken by Broster.
Yeah, it's a
As in
good
the
race.
meantime, here goes Crest down the inside of De Oliveira. De Oliveira runs very wide but keeps it on track. Meanwhile, back to the fight for the lead, Shinonome versus Sturt. And can the Japanese driver get past? He's gaining the slipstream. Surely he can get past him right here. And yeah, he's gonna
I'm
get
not
him
so sure,
Sturt.
Vera. I'm not so sure. I mean, everything can happen on the braking. He
He's
goes for
got him. Though interesting to note, Synonym is fueled 3 laps lighter than Sturt, so that's interesting as Oskan is trying to recoup places. He's fighting with Arnold but can't do anything really. Prazan, meanwhile,
Prazen.
has been passed by Bavona, but he's coming back at Bavona. He's got the inside, and Bavona retains the position. Chow China goes for the move. On Kress, he's going to go around the outside, but had to think twice about it. Here goes Oskan, and behind goes Oskan. He's had a terrible run through the corner. As Prazan is attacking Bavona, Bavona shuts the door, and Prazan can get past him.
I mean, we have some really good laps right now. I mean,
Clark
very
is under
exciting.
attack. Kirby's going for the outside. Now he's back in the slipstream. Is he gonna go for the inside of Variante Ascari? No, he's not close enough. So Blackwood will retain the position.
At least for now, maybe down to the last corner to Parabolica. Maybe he can try to make the move.
Here he goes. He's gonna go for it. Passing before Parabolica is risky because it leaves you vulnerable onto the front straight. But here goes João Pedro Kirby up into 4th place. He's gone past Blackwood. Now the question is, can he keep him behind? As meanwhile, Sturt is trying to come back at Sinonome, but I don't think he is close enough here. No.
At least
And
not
feels
yet.
the need to cover the inside and go defensive. He retains the lead though, as Blackwood is coming back at Corby. I told you, you have to be careful about passing into Parabolica because the other guy can get past you right back, as Blackwood has shown. So well illustrated by Blackwood. He's back in 4th place. Meanwhile, Sturt is gaining on Sinonome, but he is not gaining enough. He's gonna have to stay back.
At least for now, he has to wait because he's a few lighter than Naomi. So let's see if it
Yes.
helps.
Meanwhile, Sazonov is down in P19. He's got Curtis behind, and then the 2 Carlins, who are quite a way off the pace. Andrelli's speed is quite good so far, as Sturt is trying his damn hardest to keep up with the VAR. He's in a VAR sandwich. Andrelli
Yeah,
is the
but
fastest, huh? Right?
yes, really, it's the fastest car. I mean, look at how many places you get at the start. You get 7 places. I mean, you can't do
How
that with
much
a
fuel
slow
does
car.
he have? Same as Sinonome, so the VARs are going to have to be careful.
I would say Naomi comes in first. I would say if I would do the
Maybe.
strategy.
Anyway, he's pulling away from Sturt at the moment, as Andrelli tries to close in. Meanwhile, Loskan is down in P7. As Bivona is into the points. Corby is trying to come back at Blackwood, but he is not close enough here. He's gaining a lot in the slipstream, but just not enough.
Yeah, the cars are quite equal
So, yeah.
equal at the moment.
Bivona says the fastest lap, actually. And that's another driver making a charge for the pack, just like Andreoli. Meanwhile, Corby is thinking of a move into the second chicane. Can he overtake Jafari Blackwood? He's gonna go for the inside here. And tell you what, he's into 4th place. Brilliant stuff. And Blackwood doesn't have a chance to fight back right now because of where the overtake was made. Meanwhile, Kress is gonna try to do the same thing. He's attacking the Oliveira. He's going for the inside. Can he make the move? Stick? No, he can't, is the
No.
answer. In the meantime, Arnold appears is catching up to Blackwood, and Sonoma is extending his advantage. Gap is now up to 8 tenths compared to 7 tenths on the previous lap, as Arnold is trying his best to close in onto Blackwood. Terezin is trying to do the same onto the car in front of him. And here comes Chow Chinat. He's attacking De Oliveira. Can he get past him? In towards Variant Ascari. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna brake late. And tell you what, he's gonna make the move stick brilliantly as Trotsiuk has to stay back behind Kulasec. Kress, in the meantime, is going to try to get De Oliveira. De Oliveira is going for the outside. This is an opening for Kress. Kress takes 1 position. But can he take 2? He's going to try to overtake China in towards Parabolica. Can he get him? And no, he couldn't. But this might work out better for him because he's going to get a slipstream onto the main straight.
But that looked closer than it should have been, right? That was close.
He's going for the move here, and this should be it, as the Oliveira has to stay behind. He's gonna try to go for the outside surely, but who's gonna be better on the brakes? It's Kras quite easily, and the lockup for Chow China, that cost him some time as well, but Tobias Kras is up in 12th place.
Good job. Good move from the German there.
The Oliveira is gaining the slipstream. This could be another position loss for Chow China. He's gonna have to cover the inside if he wants to keep him at bay. The Oliveira goes for it, as Protiuk tries to do the same. The Oliveira, he can't get the position, and neither can Protiuk, but this has brought the battle much closer. It's a four-car train now, as the Oliveira is gonna go down the inside into the last mode. He can't do it, but Protiuk can do it. He's overtaking Kulisec, or has he? Yes, he has. He has overtaken Kulisec. The next target for him
Sorry.
is the Oliveira.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, don't worry. Anyway, he's gonna go for the move right now. Protiuk onto the Oliveira. Can he get past him? Into Variante Ascari? Yes, he
Yes.
can.
I mean, hey, I survived 11 laps, so all good.
Yep. As now,
But longer
Chobot
than I
is
expected.
attacking Kulisec. He's gonna try to find a way through. He's gonna go for the outside. Kulisec will go for the move on the Oliveira. I think he can get him into the Parabolica. Yes, he can get him. Curtis, meanwhile, fighting with Broster, staying behind Broster as the Oliveira nearly rounds off the track. As Chobot is losing some time here, the Oliveira is going to try to get Kulisec here. And let's see, can he overtake him? He's certainly thinking about it. Down the inside goes the Oliveira. And is this the position for the Brazilian? It is.
You know, yes, to defend from Chobot, by the way, because he's right there.
Yeah, indeed. Meanwhile, Zorbak looks like he's catching up to the back of Sazonov, but in the meantime, Chobot is trying to close in on Kulisec, but he is not going to be close enough here. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer if he wants to make that overtake stick. Meanwhile, I believe we have a battle for second.
I've seen it on the minimap, yeah. I think the battle is closing in. Yes, it is. Andreoli
There we
now.
have it. Androli just 6 tenths of a second behind James Sturt, and he's gaining the slipstream. He's going to try to get him.
Can he do it down into turn one?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. As now Curtis is going for the move on Broster. He's got the inside line. Can he make the move stick? And the answer is no, he can't.
He was way too far back.
Pit call. There's a pit call because Jafari Blackwood has a suspension failure, and oh no, he was doing so well in this race, but unfortunately he is out, and that's our first retirement as Bivonis
Oh,
is another fastest lap. But Blackwood is out of the race, and Prazan slows down to a crawl there. He's lost a lot of time as a result. But what a shame this is for Jafari Blackwood. It's not helping him in the championship, and it won't help him in the fight for a seat either. And is that an overtake under yellows? I think it might be.
I think it was, yeah. Sorry for mute that.
Chaos there as loads of cars slowed down. Project slowed down and lost a bunch of places. But let's see here. Kulisec overtook the Oliveira, was boxed
Yeah.
in.
That is that. What's that, bro? I
Yeah,
mean, where did he?
it was in the yellow flag zone. You can tell by the dev panel.
Yeah, but 10
5 seconds
seconds.
for Kulisec. No, 5.
He overtook two cars.
But the second was outside the yellows.
Okay. I was asking.
Either
I
way,
mean,
bizarre line for Protiuk. He's been overtaken by so many cars. And Chobot he overtook after the yellow flag, so he's good.
that is interesting. Okay. So 5 seconds for him, sadly.
And what a shame this is for Jafari Blackwood.
They definitely had such a good race up to this point. Andreoli now he's trying to make a move.
This is a
Can
very
he make
aggressive
it
dive bomb,
stick?
and he's
Oh
collided with
god.
Sturt, taking both of them out. Androli in the wall. What a shame this is. He was doing so well, but he's out of this race, and now Sturt has taken damage, which means Serenome is guaranteed the win now, pretty much. My goodness me. We can't stop with the chaos in this race so far, Nico. And what a shame this is for Androli. If he was a little bit more patient, he would have gotten the overtake done, but he went for a very aggressive dive bomb onto James
Yeah,
Sturt. And
yeah, it was a bit aggressive, but
just understeered into him. Sturt gave him all the space, but Androli apparently needed more space than that.
they just understeered. I mean, it happens to the best of us, and it happens every
That's
day.
both their
That,
races ruined.
I mean, that accident
And
reminded me a
Androli,
lot of
what a
one.
shame. He missed out on the win at Silverstone because of a mechanical problem. Now he misses out a chance for the win because of a crash, though arguably it was his fault. Let's see
Yeah,
again. Sturt covered the inside. He was perfectly entitled to do that. He left a lot of racing room, but Androli just understeered right into him.
yeah, 5 place
Okay.
glitch penalty for Andreoli as we get the confirmation for that.
Sturt is still in this race, but he's gonna have to alter his pit strategy, I think.
That accident reminded me a lot of the one we had in DTM, I think in 2012, if I remember correctly.
Anyway, this is going to be great news for Bavona. He's going to gain a place thanks to Sturt's pit stop. But is Sturt going to fuel to the end? That is the big question. And also, now
What?
we don't have to worry about the VARs being on the same strategy anymore because one of them is out. But Bavona is going for the move on Seresnia. That's another fastest lap. And he's coming in at the end of this lap, as a matter of fact. He's really been fueled light as Suto is up in the fourth place.
And maybe that was the master plan. Maybe that was the plan after all.
14 laps, Sturt is on the 2-stop. He's going to have to pit again.
Yeah, but can someone confirm that that the accident was 2012 that I'm thinking of right now? In
Anyway,
DTM?
Sturt reemerges in P15, so he's gonna have quite a lot of work to do given he has one more stop left.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely ruined his race, but he was an
Absolutely.
innocent bystander there. I feel really
Yeah,
bad for him.
same here, honestly.
Poor guy.
It was Androli's fault, unfortunately, and Sturt lost a lot as a result of that. Meanwhile,
I mean,
Bavona is under pressure from Teresnia, and he's trying to pressure Oskan as well.
I really like Stewart. I
Oskan
mean,
shuts the door, disconnect badly, as Bavona has to slow down there and loses a lot of time.
you can have really good battles with Stewart, and sadly he was at the receiving end of one not so good maneuver
This is
this
gonna
time
mean a
around.
third win for Tsunonome if he can just bring it home. Meanwhile, Ceresny has overtaken Bavona, he's got the inside for Parabolica, and he doesn't need to worry about Bavona coming back because he's coming to the pits. But saying that, he holds it around the outside of Parabolica, keeps the place, and now he
Oh,
jumps on
that
the brakes heavily, almost crashes with Ceresnia, but he comes
he
into the
cro-
pit.
he crossed over the pit entry line.
It's fine.
I just
We're
wanted
not
to imagine.
F1, we don't punish for that as Curtis is being
No, but we had
overtaken.
an accident there many seasons ago. Where someone crashed
Ooh, and we might have
into.
just had another one, thankfully not, but Curtis in hot water there at the pit entry. 8.4 second
Man.
stop for Bavona.
Who was the driver that crashed into the pit entry
Gal,
wall?
I think.
Someone crashed in GP2 there. If I don't
Anyway,
remember
Bavona
correctly.
emerges in P17.
Was that
Oh yes, Kukanen,
2007, right?
2008.
Or 8? I can't remember. 7 or
Yeah,
8, something
GP2
like
wasn't around in 2007.
that. Okay, then 2008. I just knew around this time.
Meanwhile, Sinonome is coming into the pits at the end of this lap, and it's been a quiet race for him ever since he took the lead from James Sturt.
I mean, he didn't mean to fight with anyone. There wasn't anyone left.
He's on track for a comfortable win. A third win is going to do him wonders in the championship. He'll extend his lead even more.
But don't say that, it's commentators' curse. Now he will have an accident or something.
Don't
I just
worry.
I I'm feeling it.
7.9 seconds stop for Sinonome in the meantime.
Either I feel that or I feel sick. But
He's going to
oh,
emerge in 6th place as Arnold is also into the pits. 7.4 for him.
Where's is in the pits?
Kolasich pits as well.
Yeah, and that's all of them for now. Prost are now in 11th. Start in the mix again.
As Sturt is in 12th place and trying to make up places past his teammate Alex Broster, but he's fueled pretty heavy in comparison to the others. So we'll see if he can get him with an overcut perhaps. Anyway,
Yeah,
Zorbach
but
is
he
in
has to
14th
pit again.
place.
I think.
Yeah, Sazonov is in the pits right now. As Brusser goes down the inside, up in the 10th place, he has overtaken Chobot. And now Sturt will try to do the same. He's got the inside into the last small,
Guys,
but he's
I
not
will have
alongside.
dinner, and I will be right back.
Okay, sure, take care in there. As now Chow China is attacking Kulisec. He's gonna go for the place. Can he take it? No, he can't. In the meantime, Sturt is fighting Chobot. Into Variantascari we go. Can he dive past? Yes, he can. Sturt is up a place, as Zorbak has joined this battle. Arnold, who has already pitted, involved in the fight as well, but Kirby is coming in now. 20 laps of fuel for JP Kirby. 6.9 seconds stop it is. Suto is also in, and 8 seconds stop for him, not so good. As contact here between Arnold and Sturt. Sturt is out of the race, and no, what a shame. He's collided with Alexander Arnold, who has already pitted, and he's overtaken by Bavona there. As Chobot is also out. What happened to him? Let's see what happened actually. Did Chobot have a mechanical problem or did he just crash? They were going free wide into Parabolica. This was guaranteed to end in tears. They made the initial contact and Chobot just got caught out. Yeah, his wheel was tagged and he was out on the spot there. Heavy shunt for him. And that's two cars out and another car with a big scare there, my goodness me. And this is one hell of a crash. Arnold just understeered there. He he didn't use the space he had. Zorbak had a pretty good view from behind. So let's see. Yeah, Arnold tried his best with the space he had, but Sturt turned into him there. So yeah, very interesting collision, in my opinion. So yeah, Arnold is lucky that he doesn't take any damage, but he's definitely gonna be scared after that one. And Chow China is just overtaken under yellows. Is he gonna give the place back to Kulisec though? He is gonna give it back. He's giving back the place, so he's not gonna get a penalty then. So yeah, Chow China he overtook under yellows, but he gave the place back. And now he's gonna overtake, so could this actually be a penalty? I'm not sure, but he does get the overtake done. And Flo, let me know. Is Chow China in the clear? Flo? Because he handed the place back. He overtook under yellows, but he gave the place back. So I don't think it should be a penalty, but I could be wrong. He had the inside, got the overtake, but then got repassed. He gave the place back, and
you cannot. I am sorry. I know he gave the place back for a brief second, but he could only overtake him maybe at turn 1 because he did give him the place back.
So he's gonna get a penalty then.
I will give him a penalty since you cannot fool around like this, to be honest.
Well, interesting thing there, China gets a penalty, which means his fight with Kulisec is now legit because Kulisec also had the penalty. So China has a 5-second time penalty confirmed. I disagree, but alas, he has the penalty. So he versus Kulisec also has a penalty. A little bit of a controversial call, perhaps. Let us know your opinions in chat. Yeah, interesting stuff happening as Sinonome is minding his own business at the moment. Zeresnia leads the race. Oskan is in second, but both of them are yet to pit, of course. Kress is in P5, but he has to stop also. So, yeah. What else to say at this moment in time? It's been a chaotic race so far, and we're only halfway done with it as De Oliveira is into the pits. So that should be interesting. Let's see what's going to happen as Kress's teammate Samiroskan is coming to the pits at the end this lap, but the camera has decided to stay stuck to Kress the entire time. So this is rather interesting. Meanwhile, De Oliveira with a 6.8 second stop, one of the fastest stops today, is emerging right in the midst of this battle. Chow China is going to try to pass Kulisec legally this time. So is he gonna go for it? Can he take the place? Not quite. He's gonna have the outside for turn 2, and Kulisevich retains the position. Meanwhile, the Oliveira has emerged right behind these two and is in the battle with them. All of them are fueled till the end, of course, and now China is going to go for the inside. Can he get past Kulisevich? Let's see, into Variante de la Roja, he's gonna go for the move. And down the inside goes China, but he remains behind. So yeah, that's that as the Oliveira is trying to get closer. China has looked on the inside into the last mall, but he can't make it work as Oskan is into the pits. Meanwhile, the man started second in this race. 18 laps of fuel and it'll take him to the end of the race. 5.9 seconds. That is a brilliant stop, honestly. Wow. Great stuff from the MP Motorsport crew as the Oliveira overtakes China. So good stuff there as Broster, I think, is into the pits. But Oskan emerges in P8, so he'll be hoping he can push and try to gain some more positions. Corby is in 5th place in the meantime. He's doing well today. I'm not even sure where he started, but nevertheless, Sinonome is going to take the lead once the cars in front of him make their pit stop, which are Teresnia and Prazan. Meanwhile, Zorbak emerges from the pits. Where is he going to emerge? He will be behind Sazonov, but in front of Tilsley. So Zorbak has jumped his teammate, who has to pit again. As take a look at this fight here, a big fight behind Alex Broster. Kulisevich has caught up to him, and he's going to try to get past him in towards Variante de la Roja. He's gaining the slipstream. He's going around the outside of Curva Grande, down the inside to de la Roja. Is this the move for Wojtek Kulisevich? I don't think it is, and it's not. He has to stay behind. So yeah, that's pretty much that, as we got pit calls for the top 2, which means the Nome will retake the lead as soon as they pit. Meanwhile, Curtis is fighting with, I think that was China in front of him. Zeresnia, Kress, and Plaza are in the pits. This promotes Kirby to 2nd, brilliant stuff. Protsuk in 3rd, but the Oliveira is going for the move here down the inside. Is this the place? Past Kulisevich, side by side they go, but they keep it clean. Curtis meanwhile overtook China there, as in the meantime Teresnia emerges behind Suto, so Jutferek Suto is in 4th place. Tobias Kress will emerge in P10, he will, as China is going for the move on Curtis. He's got the inside, and this is bringing Sazonov into play as well. Through goes China, he's overtaken Curtis, and now Sazonov is going to try to do the same. Curtis is coming back, he's got the inside line for turn 1, and take a look at this. He's giving tow to his teammate there, so interesting tactics. But here comes Andrei Sazonov. Now he's slowing down a little bit. He's going around the outside of Curtis. Now he's slowing down. Now Curtis is speeding up. And Curtis should remain in front of Sazonov in towards turn 1. Yes, he does. As in the meantime, Kress emerges in P10, so he will be in the points. Meanwhile, Tilsley is coming in this lap. And Sinonome leads by a very comfortable 8-second cushion he's got over Corby. I don't think Corby can close that gap down. As who is that in 3rd? Is that Protsuk? As yes, it is Protsuk, I think. As Sinonome's pace should be decent enough. Protsuk is yet to pit, of course, in the meantime. But I think he's coming in soon, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, what is the gap between the top 2? 8 seconds, so Sinonome is faster than Kirby at the moment. Here goes Curtis, he's attacking China as Protsuk comes into the pits. Down the inside goes Aaron Curtis. This could be close. It is close, but Curtis has done just about enough to not take the place. Zorbak is going to try to get involved in this battle. Curtis slows down. This is held up Sazonov. And yeah, Zorbak has gone through on Sazonov. As Tilsley is getting in the mix as well. Tilsley is pitting this lap. So interesting battling going on here. Tilsley will come into the pits. That will slow down the car behind him. As Curtis is trying to go for a move further up front. Curtis is attacking China. Sazonov trying to get involved in the fight as well as Zorbak is trying to mind the gap. But Curtis is going to go down the inside of China. Can he get him in towards turn 1? I don't think he can, and no, he couldn't, is the answer. Sinonome leads with Kirby 2nd and Suto 3rd in the meantime, but I think Teresnia and Oskan will try to chase Suto down, as now Curtis is gaining on the slipstream of China. He's gonna go for the move down the inside. Can he take the placement Fayante de la Roja? He is alongside a little bit, but is this the move? No, it's not. My voice is starting to die on me. I'm sorry. As Curtis is attacking Chochinat, and he has a little bit of a moment for the first Lesmo. He's lost a lot of time, but Zorbak could trade him in the second Lesmo. No chance. Zorbak is close enough to still be in the slipstream. I think Zorbak is gonna go for a move into Variante Ascari and try to get him. Here goes Zorbak. He's got the inside line. And down the inside goes Nicholas Zorbak. Is this the place? No, it's not. Curtis remains in front. Great racing between the pair. So, some fun stuff. As Zorbak is once again going to think of something in towards Parabolica, but so is Sazonov. Sazonov is going for the inside. Now Zorbak is going for the inside. Can he overtake Curtis? Yes, he can. Up in 16th place goes the German. But he will be vulnerable to the counterattack. Sazonov trying to overtake Curtis as well. Oh, he gets boxed in there, as now Curtis is gaining onto Zorbak. He's going to try to repass him in towards turn 1. Sazonov has dropped back a little bit, but Zorbak has the position. Can he now stay in front of Curtis? Yes, he can. Next target for him, I think, is Chochinat, if I'm not mistaken. As in the meantime, 7.9 between the top two, so not much to say there, but Suto is being chased down by Tseresny and Ozkan. That could be interesting, as now Curtis is going to have a little look at Zorbak in towards the second chicane. Can get past him. He's going for the inside, and he has to stay behind. Zorbak keeps the position and pulls away a lot. Sazonov might have a chance here on Curtis, if Curtis isn't careful. No, not quite the case. As meanwhile, Suto is being caught by Tseresny. The gap is 1.3 seconds. We will get an update very shortly, so don't worry. And there we have the update, still the same, 1.2 actually. So Tseresny is definitely faster than Suto, but not by much. So this could be an interesting fight until the checkered flag. And yeah, I hope Nico comes back soon, because it's always more fun to commentate with somebody rather than doing it alone. So yeah, as now Sinonome is just minding his own business at the front. He's gonna take his third win of the season. And if he wasn't already the favorite to win the championship, and he definitely will be now. Looks like he's coming up to some lap traffic actually soon enough. So that could be interesting. The only person I can imagine that being is Tilsley. Yes, it is. It is Jake Tilsley, so Sinonome will catch up to Tilsley soon enough. I think so anyway. As now Kirby is doing an alright job. Where did Kirby start? How many places did he gain? He started in 11th, alright. He's done quite well, so has Bivona. Bivona up in the 6th place. As Tseresny is just 1 second behind Suto, so we'll see a battle for third soon enough emerging. That'll be interesting. As Suto is being chased down, has a little bit of a moment on the exit of Parabolica, but I don't think it's cost him too much time. He's gonna have to watch his mirrors, because Tseresny is coming. Sinonome, meanwhile, doing a good job at the moment, extending the gap to Kirby, and just managing this race. Andreoli and Sturt colliding clearly, gave him a lifeline, and just allowed him to pull away and win this race. Could he have won if Andreoli and Sturt didn't collide? Who knows? Either way, Sinonome has done a brilliant job. He's taken full advantage of all the chaos, and he's had decent pace as well today, so it'll be a comfortable win for him. Meanwhile, Soto is under a lot of pressure. Gap is 9/10 of a second. Let's see how good he is at defending, shall we? As through the second last mo we go. Oskan is under pressure from Bivona actually, so Agatino Bivona is gaining onto Summit Oskan. Oskan started second, Bivona started 18th. So yeah, Oskan is, even though he's in 5th, he's not having a good time today. His pace isn't that strong. Meanwhile, Bivona is the fastest car on track, and he's gonna try to overtake Oskan. Maybe in towards Parabolica even. The Italian fans cheering him on. He's gonna go for the move into Parabolica. Can Oskan do anything to keep him behind? Or not? Bivona is going for the inside. That's the place, but Oskan will have a chance to fight back. onto the main straight. But Agatino Bivona is up in the top 5. He's doing brilliantly. Next target for him is Kaitseresnia, but the fight with Oskan isn't done yet. Oskan is trying to come back at him. He's got the inside line. So, interesting stuff here. Oskan has the inside, but I think Bivona will just about have the grip to stay ahead. Yes, he does. Bivona remains in front, and now he's free to give chase, as Oskan is not going to be able to attack him anymore. As, yeah, what else can I say? Oskan has dropped down to 6th place. And yeah, this has been a pretty chaotic race. And we're 3/4 of the way through. So, just 1/4 of the race left. P2 to P8 in the championship are all not in the points. My goodness me, Sinonome is going to pull away massively as a result of this race win that he's going to take. Yeah, sorry about the radio silence. I don't really know what else to say, honestly. It's getting lonely in here. Flo, maybe you could commentate alongside me until Nico returns. Or, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind to be honest, so I can.
Sure, let's do this then.
We are at a stage of the race where it's not that exciting at the moment, but let's see if some battles will occur at some point.
How many points is Sinonome going to lead the championship by? I don't even know, but it'll be a handful.
Yeah, it will be. As I said, Blackwood to Curtis, all those guys, and Andreoli as well, I think. All those guys had more points in this race so far.
I felt bad for Sturt when he got taken
So
out by Andreoli and Sorba
if
were taken Joe
Sinonome wins this race today, he would be 110 points, which would have him at a huge gap, to be honest. Wait, I will just calculate the gap. Yeah, he would have a 46-point gap, which is astronomical in F2.
Wow, 46 points, my goodness me.
But there are still Voto tracks to come, and the wildcard race, obviously, and a new track in Argentina, so anything can happen. Obviously, Hento profited from the crash between Andreoli and who was it again? And
Sturt.
Yeah, Sturt.
I was saying I felt bad for Sturt for being taken out by Andreoli, but then in the second incident, I think that was mostly his fault.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, Hento is the most dominant driver in F2 GP2 since the 2014 or 13 season at the moment. So this is quite a statement, to be honest. If he wins, he has 3 wins this season.
Yeah, indeed. And I've seen championships won with less than 110 points. He's gonna be on 110. So yeah, Sinonome, we could just give him the trophy now maybe, as Chauchana is going for the move on Curtis, and he's got him. Nice stuff. Meanwhile, does Bivona have a chance at the podium perhaps? As Sazonov goes down the inside past Curtis in the first Lesmo, that is a good move.
Yeah, I really like that some cars are actually going for the move in the first Lesmo. It's a overtaking spot you don't expect.
Like I said a few scenes ago, every corner is an overtaking opportunity, as Curtis has a little look there into Variante Ascari. every corner is an overtaking opportunity, meaning you can pass everywhere, but you can also be passed everywhere. Now someone who has to worry about the car behind attacking him is just Ferg Suto. He's on the podium. It'll be his second podium of the season, I think, and he's got Seresnia behind.
Wonder where Arnold would be right now if he didn't have the crash in the parabolica. He has been
I'm
quite
not sure,
unlucky this
honestly.
season as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Chris will do. I hope that
Yep.
my mic is loud enough for the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
I know that
As
for
meanwhile,
some
Press is
reason I
attacking
am
Arnold.
a
He's
little
got
bit
the
more
inside
quiet.
line.
Yeah, Chris is going
Yeah,
for
don't worry
it,
about it.
but has to stick back. I think it's the better option to just stick back, sit behind, and then take the place after the first corner.
Yeah, if he has the confidence on the brakes to make it work, surely. Let's see. Down the... No, he can make it work.
Yeah, I
As
think
I hope
Chris.
Nico returns before the end of this race.
Think that Chris may lack the straight line speed, maybe. So he needs to have a really good slipstream. Maybe he has the chance now on the
He's going
brakes.
for the move here.
No,
Into Variante della Roggia. No, he can't overtake. Meanwhile, after Portugal is the wildcard race and then the voted track and then Argentina. As
yes.
Curtis goes for the move on Sazonov, he's got him.
I'm looking forward to all three of those. And also for Portimao.
We're going to Ronaldo land.
Yes.
So yeah, prepare to see in chat, everyone, because Portugal is up next. 4 laps to go, meanwhile. And Soto has actually extended the gap to Ceresnia. He's not under as much of a threat as I thought he would be. So Soto can hold on to the podium, it seems. So yeah, this is an interesting race, as now Kress is gaining onto Arnold. Look at the difference in straight line speed. Surely he can get him down the inside now if he has confidence under braking. I don't think he does actually. He's gonna have to stay back.
Yeah, I think that Crash really does not have the confidence on the brakes right now. And this gives Protyuk maybe the opportunity to catch up. Let's see.
Yeah. He's going for the move here, but once again has to back out, and this is gonna help Protzer get closer. So we could have a three-way fight for P8 in this race. Meanwhile, Bivona is gaining onto Tseresnia, but I don't think he is gaining enough to catch him before the end. As now Cress has got decent drive. Let's see if he can get him. He's going for the outside. He's gonna switch to the inside.
He needs to get
And yeah,
him
he's
now,
going for the
otherwise
inside.
Protyuk will maybe sneak up behind him.
Oh, he's lost a lot of time for the Variantascari. This is gonna be golden opportunity for Protsuk to take one place, and he doesn't have to worry about being counterattacked after Parabolica because he will have the slipstream of Arnold. But actually, Kress is going for the move on Arnold here. Can he make it work? No, he can't make it work. He's gonna stay back and get the slipstream. But he also has to watch his mirrors because Protsuk is thinking of doing the same thing. Arnold's really struggling with acceleration, but his top end speed is decent. As now Cress appears to be struggling with top end speed. Is Protsuk gonna just sit by and watch it all play out? Yes, he is.
I almost thought that Protyuk would go to the inside and take the place, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Cress looked quite slow when going out of turn 1.
Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, Arnold continues to defend from Kress. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say. Oh, almost a bit of contact there. That looked like a dicey moment.
Wait, Sinonome is
Tsunami is into the
pitting.
pits. Why is he in the pits? Why is he in
He
the
has
pits? He's got
damage.
a. How did he
Oh
get
my god!
damage? A driver error for Hento Tsunami, and this is gonna give the win to Kirby on a
What is he
platter.
doing?
He's thrown it away. He's thrown
How?
away the race win. It was looking so comfortable for him, but a mistake at Parabolica means
I cannot
Tsunami is in the
believe it.
pits.
This is.
And this race has just gotten even crazier. But where is Tsunami going to drop back to? He had a healthy gap,
I
but I
don't
don't think he's
know
going to be on the podium
how
flow.
can you make this error? I mean, he was leading the race, and he is
Was
now throwing back.
dominating.
He's maybe throwing his first chance for the championship away.
My goodness me, if he loses the championship, he will not be looking back on this moment fondly.
He will still rejoin in the points, I think, but still, how can you
He
make
might try
this
to take
error?
the fastest lap.
Yes, but this was a rookie mistake which cannot happen to you when you want to win the championship.
Either way, his opponents are are not in the points, so he's gonna get away with it. He will pick up some points. I'm not sure how many. He might emerge into this battle actually. Let's
I think
see.
he will
On that
rejoin
exit.
in front of it, luckily for him.
Yeah, thankfully he's in front of Arnold, but I can't say the same for Tobias Kress. He's going for the move now. Sinonome will surely try to go for fastest lap in the meantime, as Arnold keeps the place.
This race has been absolutely crazy. The
Absolutely right.
first part of the race with so many weird incidents which did not happen in the past. And now we have the championship leader throwing away his win, which was
indeed.
pretty much gifted on a platter for him.
This has promoted Ceresnia to the podium, meanwhile, by the way. Meanwhile, Kress onto the back straight. He's going for the move here in towards Variant Ascari. Can he make it work this time? Maybe this time, maybe not. Final lap for the race leader, Jean-Pedro Courby. And he has inherited this lead after a lot of chaos happened in this race. The gap will be 27 points, so still over race wins worth of points, but not exactly the 46 he was looking at earlier in this race. As Protsiuk overtakes Kress into the last corner, brilliant stuff. Kress loses out, and can he counterattack? I don't think Protsiuk can chase after Arnold in time. He doesn't have the time, but Kress is going to try to get Protsiuk back, so let's see if he can get him.
Fortunately, Kress lacks the straight line speed, so he will not make it.
He's going to have to settle for 10th there. And where is the race leader, actually? There he is.
8.3 second gap.
Where did he start again? 11th or something like that?
Yes, he got 10 places. He had a really good race today.
Brilliant stuff.
So
Welcome back. Yellow flags. What's happened? Did Brusser just... No, it's Protsiuk. What happened to him? Oh, a problem. A mechanical problem. He's out of the race. Suspension failure on the last lap.
Oh no! What did I miss? Did I miss a lot?
Synonome crashed and pitted and is now 7th.
What did I tell you? What commentator's curse?
Meanwhile, Protsiuk just retired on the last lap. And he had just gained 9th place. Now he's lost everything. He had just made the overtake, but the suspension failed on him mid-corner. That's scary. And you can clearly see the front left. Just gave up on him.
Yeah, but it's better when he parks there, except it's a bad spot. But
has Kirby just won the race? Yes, he has.
Oh, we missed it.
Dodo Kirby not Dodo Kirby, sorry, Jean-Pedro Kirby, force of habit, takes the race win.
Wait, we have
he inherited the lead, and but he did very well. Just Frederick Suto back on the podium with 2nd place. Kaitzer Esnia takes his first F2 podium with 3rd. My goodness me. Bevona a brilliant drive, he takes 4th. Oskan will hold on to 5th just in front of Prazan, who takes P6. Sinonome, what a shame for him. He's going to extend his championship lead. It'll only be 27 points rather than 46. He threw away the win today. P7 for Sinonome, Arnold P8, Crest P9, and who is 10th? It's Broster in 10th. He started in 21st. He's going to finish 10th, Alex Broster.
Hooray! And Zorbach still can't get the points in this season. At least
Kulasevich finishes 11th in the meantime.
Good job from him.
Zorbach is racing De Oliveira to the line, but I think Zorbach is going to stay ahead here.
Can we just forget this race, please?
Jarchanat will take 14th, Karius will be 15th, and Sazonov will be a disappointing P16. Tilsley, back at the pack for him, he is P17.
There will be some harsh words at Carlin, I will tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. But Jean-Pedro Courby is a winner for the first time in Formula 2, and he got a little lucky with the top 3 all having some sort of incidents. But you need to be there to seize the luck you get, and he got some good luck. Jean-Pedro Courby wins, and we missed him crossing the finish line originally, so that's funny. But yeah, what a crazy race this has been.
Yeah, I missed half of it, so that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have seen the lineup. Kirby wins.
Here we have the race results. Jean-Pedro Courby wins, Joseph Eric Soto second, Kai Tresnia third, Agatino Bifona fourth, Samedelskan fifth, Aki Prazan sixth, and Tosinonome should have won this race but bottled it and finishes seventh. Alexander Arnold eighth, Tobias Kress ninth, Alex Broster 10th, Wojtek Kulusevich misses on the points of P11, and you do the rest.
Yeah, with Zorbach in P12, De Oliveira in 13th, with oh god, the other Universe. Man, I can't speak. Help. I guess
the name.
I can't.
Jarchanat.
Yes, I will practice that till the next time I commentate. I promise you that.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Curtis in P15 with Sazonov P16, Tilsley in 17th, and Pratsuk finishes one lap down because he crashed in the last lap with suspension failure. And the non-finishes are James Third, Chobot, Santino, and Violi, and Blackwood, respectively.
And now we'll take a look at the fastest lap. I think I know who has it. It's Sinonome actually. He took it on the last lap unseen by the cameras.
He did? Huh, interesting. Who was the slowest driver?
So that late pit stop did help him out in the end. He took the fastest lap on the final lap, but he
And
couldn't
the
take
guy
the
with
victory.
the slowest lap was Bernardo de Oliveira. He will get a red light for that. Good job.
Anyway, it's now time for the Brazilian national anthem. All right, thank you, and sorry for the delay. Now I need to ask you guys, who is your driver of the day? I'm going to start. I got to know Bivona is my driver of the day. What about you guys?
Yeah, same for me. Vivona started down in P10, I believe. Gained 6 places.
18.
So. Oh, wait, down there? Even
Yeah, he
further?
started 18th.
I thought he was 10 for 8th or something. He's definitely my driver of the day then. Even more than before.
I will give it to JP Kirby.
Ooh, where did he
Okay.
start?
He started in
11th, I think.
11th.
Huh. Who is your, if we rate the driver of the day, who was not the driver of the day, like the worst driver of the day? Do we have that?
Probably Tilsley.
Yes. Sorry.
I would give it to both of the Carlin boys.
But you got
Zorbach
hit.
didn't do anything wrong.
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He had a bad start. That's it.
No. Not that bad, to be honest.
The start was horrible. Have you seen that start, man? He came from 4th down to 11th, I think, and then crashed. So
Anyway,
that's
that's been it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you again for tomorrow's 53 lap Italian Grand Prix.
yeah. I hope
I have
we
been
will see you
Kurisu,
there.
otherwise. And who have you been?
And I've been Nico, and Flo has been Flo, and we are happy that you stayed till the end.
Oh yeah, we
And
forgot Joe. China dropped down to 16th with his penalty, but he was out of the points anyway. It doesn't matter.
where did he was? Where
Say
he was
bye.
down there? Yeah. So see you guys in the next race.